Alrighty guys, I don't know, it's probably 2 or 3 in the morning. The deed is done on this thing. This thing had shit numbers in it from the factory. I ended up not cutting the chamber on it. This is a true definition of a work saw. The smallest bar it will ever be ran on with it, as long as this guy owns it, is a 4-foot bar, 404. This clutch, I'll have to pull this off and show you. This clutch has been blued. He has obviously worked the dog snot out of it. It did have some abrasions where it has been hot. The piston is discolored. I don't know if you can see that. This thing has had some major heat saturation on it. It's got a plugged, snuffed up exhaust. It goes in, it comes out here, goes in here, and then it's got a tunnel that comes up, and then it's got a teeny weeny hole there. I don't think I'm even going to touch any of that. I think I am going to modify this. That's what I think I'm going to do. But the numbers that I was able to get with the minimalistic machine work that I was able to do to this thing, if it's getting this kind of heat, if I cut the chamber, it's going to make more heat. If I was going to cut a pop-up in there to try to bump up anything I do to bump the compression up more than what I already did to this. I set the squish at 25 thou. The reason is, as I can tell, this gets hot. That's a huge slug, so it will have considerably more thermal expansion than other size slugs. So I only trimmed the base, and that was actually a biatch to do as well, because it's half sleeved. So if you wonder what this weird looking stuff is, I had to work this all in by hand. But I textured the intake. It is on 82. I reshaped the exhaust. I did not raise this exhaust any at all. There was Nicosil inside of it. This thing was sitting at like a 90. It was like a 94 exhaust factory. And I was able to get it to 96. But I left the Nicosil in there. I had a weird shaped exhaust. I gave it a more traditional exhaust shape, and it had some funky stuff in here that was hindering flow. The transfers are at 117. I reshaped them. That took quite a bit of grinding. They were kind of funky. And I am not touching the lowers like a 500i because the gasket completely seals around it. It's totally case fed. I'd have to split cases and do all kinds of stuff to do upper work. I left the factory outlet this shape here alone. I just reshaped it and transferred it into the way I wanted it. But I cleaned up the combustion chamber, but I did not cut it. It's still hacking out some aluminum. But yeah, I had to build a mandrel. And yeah, so we're at 96, 117, and 82 is what I ended up with. Pull this off. I didn't have any tooling for this. Thank God I found a nut that was the right thread. But I don't think I'm going to put it together tonight. I'm not feeling the hottest. I'm enjoying a bunny foo-foo drink, as my brother would call it. I don't know. It wasn't too long ago. It was my mom's birthday, and you know, every year I drink to the loved ones their favorite drink. So that was her favorite drink. I still had enough stuff left over, so I was like, why waste it? So I'm enjoying that tonight. And oh, I wanted to show you how hot this clutch got. I have to unplug you guys here because the phone's not charged up. Take you over here. About fell over. That got hot, guys. That is something you don't want to see. But if he's getting it that hot, you know, I held back in quite a few ways on this thing, but I just want to make a super reliable, that's the mandrel that I made. I got a mess here. It's okay if viewers sent us in a vacuum, little tiny shop vac. The wife's actually been using it in the house, but I'll have to bring it out here and suck all these chips up. And I'm going to set before I lose that. That's a exhaust rotator cup off a small block Chevy. That works awesome for the oddball angles and stuff to get a good push up against the mandrel. Before I get you guys too dizzy, tighten you back down and plug this back in. The battery lights are flashing at me. So, all right. I got that 201 done, and I got that 501 barred up, bench tuned. I was going to test cut with it today, but I just did not get time. And then by the time I did get time to test cut with it, it was already dark, and now we got absolute nasty crummy weather coming down. So, yep. Probably in a few weeks we're going to have some upcoming stuff coming up on the channel. I'll talk more about it when it shows up, but every so often I do a port job giveaway, and I already chose one, so that'll be coming up. I don't want to talk about that right now. I'll talk about it when the saw shows up. I did get the 500 boxed up. I did not get that 620 boxed up. That's probably on tomorrow's list. I'm really hoping tomorrow I can test and tune that one, because that way I'd like at least 3 boxes boxed up so I can take 3 in at once to do the shipping. But I'm hoping this thing's gonna run better than it did. It is stratified. It's probably only running on half the carburetor. It's got limiters in it. I've never dinked with them kind of limiters. Hopefully I can get them out. Might message Joe or something. I think he's done a few of these. Definitely don't want to break nothing. But as hot as this thing's getting, I definitely want to be able to bust that apart and tune this thing up where it's got plenty of fuel. I was able to get the scuffing out of it. I don't see anything on the piston. I don't know if it was the rings, but it just, I mean, everything in here feels really dry on this thing. I don't know if it's from it getting hot and it just not having enough fuel or what, but hopefully when I do the muffler mod, that'll let a bunch of heat out, and hopefully we can get this thing running better. And then when I do get it running, I got to figure out somewhere to go cut on a big piece of wood so we can I can test and tune it and make sure I can get the best pull I can get out of it with that big monstrous bar on it. The chain could need to be sharpened. I'm not sharpening that big long thing. I'll let the owner do that. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna probably just call it a night out here. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I think I'm gonna go in, sip on a few drinks, and just watch a movie, try to fall asleep. So you guys take it easy and have a good one.